can always tell when I'm doing something. I don't even know if you can say that. That's a pangolin, isn't it? It was the fucking pangolin after all. Must have been. My heart's doing weird things. I think it's because I'm trying to fucking destroy like billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of capital. And either I know that or the guy across the road knows that. And he shoots his little laser beam at me. It bounces off. I remember I crushed his fucking heart with my hand like this until he can't breathe from across the road. And he's shocked. So no one ever thinks of Darth Vader being Australian. This is a fucking problem. I'm not Darth Vader either. But the best, I mean, for you to understand, the best thing to do would be to think of Darth Vader. I don't even know if you can see this. My whole thing was like, I did some pictures of like a flower, like a war zone. I don't know that. Black Panther. It's all those things. Another flower. You know, basically, the phones being too small has made you all insane. See that? It's like a graveyard. There's a better one, I think. Look at that. Like a graveyard of fucking iPhones. Or is it iPhone users? Do we even fucking remember anymore? Probably not. Probably, or not enough. Not sufficient enough for me to not fucking take evasive action to prevent the all-out fucking end of mankind. Look at that. That's a war zone with some ducks in a pond. There's another one. There's a tank. Isn't AI clever? Or isn't humans in combination with AI? Look at that. That's a nice one. That's a couple of ducks in front of like a flooded out street with all demolition things on it. It really just helps you iterate the complex kind of arguments that aren't that complicated, basically. The small screens. Notice I'm not holding a bag of fucking Nobby's beef jerky, which is fucking fantastic. I think they've really gotten better. I like actual real biltong and real jerky, but they've nailed this, and I've loved Nobby's. I've been eating Nobby's nuts since I was like 1. So yeah, I trust them, and it's good, fucking good. But I'm pretty simple. I don't need all this other shit. I don't need a phone. And it's like they've pulled this ultimate thing where they're like, hey, here, little Tommy, have this toy. Right, what's this toy? Oh, no, the toy is actually the world. Give the toy to your kids. Everyone's got a fucking thing. Rah, rah, rah. And I'm like about to fucking go up to my teenagers and just slap them in the back of the head and say, if you keep using that phone, I'm going to have to shoot your stepdad. And nobody wants to fucking have their stepdad's blood on their hand. You know what I mean? But I'm well within my rights to say that. Hundreds of years this shit's been going on. This is just the worst form of it. So yeah, it's fucking pretty simple. To my kids, if you don't fucking stop using your phones, I'm going to kill your stepdad. So it's on you, fuckers. Right? I didn't have a phone. Do you know how many times I've fucking heard this argument? This is what fucking built the entire country for the last 20 years, is this argument. So you should sure as hell better start fucking listening to it, whether you're older than me or whether you're younger than me. Everyone should start listening. If you all don't stop using the fucking smartphones, then we're going to start killing everyone who's distributing the smartphones. indiscriminately. No, discriminately, because we'll make sure that they're fucking selling iPhones or fucking that they've got someone else's kids and they're giving them an iPhone. It won't take many. Look how much fuss there was over 2 dead cops. I'm sure all the fucking cock-smoking fucking iPhone-using stepdads all, have a little chat room somewhere where they fucking talk about their evil scheme to cuckify the fucking earth. 1 and 2 go missing from that fucking thing, and I'm sure as hell that the fucking message will be heard. And then when we start there, then we can start fixing some of the other fuck-ups that are going on. But if we can't discipline our kids, we can't even fucking take fucking Game Boys off them. What the fuck do you expect? And worst of all, if you're a little Game Boy fucking toting person that's got a fucking firearm and a fucking taser and a little badge and puts a little Wee War siren on, you better go home to fucking granddad and get a fucking spanking, you little cunt. Yeah? You better go fucking mow his fucking lawn. You better fucking burn your fucking police uniform. You better do everything that it takes to fucking appease your fucking sorry ass, especially if you weren't born here. Anyway, for the time being, just go back 1 step to a laptop and start talking to other people and plant a tree. That's it. What do you do with all the fucking non-using this? That's what I said. Go back to a laptop. You can get a better laptop than this one. I just have to make this for everybody. And if you can't get a laptop, you're in the best category. That's fucking heaven as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, this is how we do it. And don't get all fucking weird about it. Basically, everything the phone has told you for the last 5 years is mostly bullshit. It's going to fucking lead you to an absolute horrific life in which you're not going to be able to do anything. It's going to be fucking absolutely terrible. So ask your granddad what you should do. Make sure that he's not still using a phone, because if he is, then you should slap him. And when you slap a granddad, it's just got to be a quarter length fucking slap. Don't go slapping granddads hard. Just a little quarter length slap. And this is only to like parent, kids and children and grandchildren, stuff like that. Just like that. Granddad, shut the fuck up. Stop using your phone, you dirty old bastard. I'm going to have to take that off you. There's going to be groups that it's going to be really hard to get the phones off. We're probably going to need phone rehab. I'm going to direct my financial managers to put some stock in some type of phone rehab centres in the greater region of Western Australia. And then I'm also going to put, because I've fucking done all this, I'm going to say, and that's the only place you can do it. If I fucking hear of any fucking phone rehab centres taking place anywhere else in the fucking country, I'm going to come and blow your fucking pool up. Well, you can come to Western Australia and do it. But yeah. I'm not violent. I'm not aggressive. I'm Australian. This is how we've always been. We've always been like this. Yeah? If you've arrived, you need to acclimatise to our fucking personalities, because it takes a little while to get used to it and to figure it out. But don't worry, have a can of Coke. You know what I mean? And just relax for a bit. Stop trying to fucking throw your weight around like you're the king. You aren't the king. And if you were, you'd be there fucking, anyway. I just wanted to there's a cool one. That's all the phone towers on fire. Isn't that fucking cool? What you can do. There's the ducks again. Now, we're probably going to need... We're going to need the phone towers for a bit, so don't do that. You wallabies. If in doubt and you feel like you want to blow up a fucking phone tower, plant a tree instead. How's that for responsible? Right, I've just limited the amount of phone tower damage and elevated the amount of fucking trees planted in one sentence. Basically, in a very short amount of time, it has to become basically socially unacceptable to have an iPhone or a smartphone of any device. And we get to do this in the most Australian way possible. And so that's what I'm doing. Now, as we're doing this, we get to redesign our entire education system, our entire legal system, and this is going to take fucking ages. So if you don't want to do that, then just do what everyone else is doing. Get a job. But here's the thing. When you work for a public thing, whether this is teachers, nurses, doctors, police, ambulance, street cleaners, any of these fucking government jobs, not only is it your job to listen to fucking criticism and feedback, but it's your job to send a fucking message up the flagpole if you fucking hear a consistent and unrelenting argument against something that you might be doing. That's your job. And I hardly think there is one policeman in the fucking world right now that doesn't know what the fucking score is. So it's time to fucking say fuck off. You're either in 2 months, or let's say 2 weeks, you're either all going to be part of the largest fucking military horde known to man that will be decimated instantly, because we cannot allow the fucking largest ever military horde to just be fucking parading around like they fucking own the place. So you'll be shot and killed instantly. Or you'll be unemployed like everyone else. Lots of people are about to be unemployed. But that's okay, because we've got to build the entire fucking world again. We've got to rebuild it. So there's going to be tons of jobs, but there's going to be a period of destabilization, which is where, like, the longer you take to fucking realize what I'm saying and apply it to your own life accordingly, the worse you're going to be. That's what this is. This is an early warning system. It's not a fucking comet or a fucking, I'm not Bruce Willis, but it's very similar. But basically, the fucking wheels are going to fall off this thing all everywhere at the same time. And so we're here to make sure that the wheels don't really fall off and we don't deteriorate to all-out war. Because that sucks. Although it's also fun, because you get to pull your fucking sword out and you get to decapitate fucking essays running around the street with trolley poles. And I've been waiting to do that since I was fucking 20. But let's try and avoid that, okay? Because nobody wants to go and deliver a fucking, a teenage fucking Gronk's fucking head to their parents and be like, listen, we found your son fucking kicking this fucking person in a fucking thing and we had to chop his head off and there it is. Boom, like that. And that's going to be, imagine. That's traumatic. So get the Game Boy off the kids and get the Game Boy off the missus,
or off the mister, whichever side of the fucking marital fucking warfare fucking zone you're on, and then start fucking, doing some sweeping up, plant some fucking trees, look out for each other. And go and talk to an Aussie if there's any left. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. There's tons of us left. But learn the culture before you try and fucking do a socialist uprising or a communist uprising or a fascist uprising. Learn the culture, all right? Because it's not, it sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, it's just fucking that obvious to anyone who's an Aussie who isn't an Aussie. And it's got nothing to do with fucking, like, this colour of your skin. Obviously, because we live down here in the fucking sun and we came from fucking England and shit like that. It's got to do with who you are. And it's obvious. So don't, like, I would never actually think I could go to Ireland and pull off being Irish or pull off being English. Never going to do it. I'm an Aussie through and through. And if you listen carefully, so are you.